Welcome back to the Anaheim Ducks GM mode. Welcome back. Time to do episode 2. Now, since I put out episode 1, there was actually a roster update. So we have a different roster than we had episode number 1. Luckily, I didn't actually make any moves in episode 1. But, yeah, so let me just go to forwards here. And we have Henrique now, which is really interesting. Really interesting. So, I did a ton of pre-scouting before I did this episode, after last episode. And then I noticed that there was an update in the roster. So, yeah, basically I'm going to have to do a new quick kind of overlook of the roster. Draft pick. So, we have a New Jersey 3rd round pick now. Alright, I did not know that. We have that now. Goaltending, has anything changed? No, we still have Gibson and Miller. Okay, that's good to know. Defensemen, we got Lindholm, Fowler, Manson, Montour. Alright, so I guess Vatanen got traded. That is a fucking bummer. To put it lightly. That is terrible. That is terrible. And I also noticed this. Manson has an extension. Is this type of player worth $4 million over the next 4 years? I don't know. But we don't have Vatanen. We now have Montour and Manson. Very interesting. So Brandon Montour, I don't think we had him before. An offensive defenseman, a good piece to the team for sure. But alright, that is very different as well. And then forwards, we still got Getzlav, Kessler, Perry, Raquel, Henrique, now we have as well. We are probably going to put him on the wing. I don't know what we're going to do, but we now have 4 top 6 centers. One of them at least is going to have to go on the wing. Silverberg, Eves, Cogliano, Vermette, Ritchie, we now have Andre Case, who looks like he's going to be a bottom 6 player for the team in the near future, which is nice. JT Brown we have. If we need him to, we could put him on the 4th line. That's about it. So, very interesting. Definitely completely changes my game plan with the team. Now, let me just look at what the lineup would be like before I try and make a trade. Shit. Alright, so this is what I would probably put the lineup as right now. I would go Cogliano, Getzlav, Perry, Silverberg, Kessler, Raquel. He's actually a first liner, by the way. Maybe I should put him on the top line. I'm not too sure, but for now I'm going to put him on the 2nd line, and then I'm going to go Henrique on the 3rd line, just to really buff up the team, at least depth-wise. Because if we put him on with the top 6, the bottom 6 looks very weak. I think I'm going to do that. And then defensively, Lindholm, Manson, Montour, Fowler. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we need to make a trade, definitely for a defenseman, and maybe another forward. Because if we could get another top 6 guy, we could then go like this. And then have a 80 overall guy there on the top line. And then we could have even better depth by putting Cogliano with Henrique. And then suddenly that becomes a quite lethal 3rd line. Wow, I'm not sure what to do now. I'm not sure what to do, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of scouting because the landscape of the NHL changed and other teams are going to change. So let me do a quick scouting report. Okay, I think the best option would actually be with Arizona, Hjalmarsson, a top 4 defenseman, just an amazing defensive defenseman. 90s for defense. Now, he is 30 overall, so, it's not a long-term solution, but, if we can get him, especially if we can somehow get them to attain 50%, there was a couple other defensive options around the league, but they were either only a 1-year deal or like a 4 to 5 year deal with a lot of money. If we can get him at $2 million for next season as well, that would be amazing. I'm going to try and get that. Who do they want? So, Richie, what are they? Yeah, they're a rebuilding team. Why don't they want prospects? I'm not too sure. But let's go to forwards here, and I'm going to offer them Jones, and I'm going to offer them Olsen, and I can even offer them Natanen. So 2 top 9 prospects and a top 6 prospect to the rebuilding Arizona Coyotes for Jalmerson. Now, Arizona would have too many players. Okay, now, well, who are we giving up that signed right now? Jones, damn it. What about the other prospect? Has he been signed yet? Steele? Does Steele have a contract? He does as well. Okay, so we do have to take back another guy as well. So, just give me the worst guy you have at a cheap contract, though. Ramage? Sure, why not? Oh, Natanen. That's why. Okay, let me take Natanen off. Do we have another top 9 that's unsigned? Comtos? No. Morand. Okay, I can give him Morand. And actually, he's younger as well. Shit, what am I doing? Okay, let me just redo this. Let's go Jones. Let's go... Where are they down here? Let's go Morand and Olsen. Those 3 for Jalmerson. 50% retained. Would that go through? Trade rejected. Yeah, the money is going to be a tough one. I don't know if we can make them hold on to that money. I really don't. I could give them Comtos as well, but it's not like we're getting a young guy, right? Thoy, if they want him, because he's unsigned, and, I'd be willing to give you, like, a 4th round draft pick, and maybe even a 3rd round, because we do have 2 of them to give away. They reject that. Okay, let me take Thoy off. I'll even give you a 3rd round pick, my 3rd round pick, because if we're getting him at $2 million, that's pretty good. And, let's be honest, I'm not going to... These prospects they probably won't turn out to be anything too special. Will they do this deal? Wow, trade rejected. Okay, let me take off the 3rd round pick. What if I put it down to 40%? Would you do that deal? No. What about 30%? Would you do this deal? Trade rejected. Wow. What about 20%? Just anything. Can you take anything back? Trade rejected still? Oh my god. What about 10%? Come on, Phoenix. Wow, so they don't want to retain anything. Okay, I'll just take his full contract, and I'll take off the draft pick. Will they do this deal? I don't... they definitely should. I'm going to take off Olsen, actually. Yeah, okay, so they do that deal. I would have loved to try and retain some salary, but it is what it is. I'm okay with that deal. There's actually one more trade I want to try and do, because we have Kessler, Getzlaf, and Perry now. And now that we even have Henrique, I feel even more inclined to just absolutely try and push it to win this season. Nyquist, a 28-year-old, a 2-year contract again, like Jalmerson. So, if we don't win the next 2 seasons, that's okay. These guys, they're kind of a short-term Stanley Cup push option. I'd love to get Nyquist. Now we're going to have to give back Biesca. I was going to play him. But if we're going to get Nyquist, I'll give up Biesca for Nyquist for sure. Now, we'd have to give up a player as well, and I would give them our other prospect, Steele. And they actually do want Steele. Now, Detroit would have too many players. Okay, kind of like Arizona, just give me the worst guy just to make the trade go through. David Booth, actually. Yeah, because if we get injuries playoff time, he can step up. David Booth. So Anaheim would be over... Oh, for next season. Wow. Who do we have for next... Do we have any expiring contracts? Who do we have to sign this off-season? Cogliano, but if we let him go, that's no big deal. Richie, no big deal. Okay, what about defensively? Who do we have to sign? Oh, we have to sign Fowler, and he doesn't have an... Oh, no, he does! Okay, Fowler and Manson... Manson both have an extension. We'd only have to extend Montour. How much salary would they have? Because we can even just trade away Jalmerson or Nyquist at the draft if we need to. So can they retain like 20%? That would be nice if they would be willing to do that to make the trade go through. Damn, trade rejected. Okay, what if they just retain like 10%? Would that still be enough? How much do they have to retain here? I'll let him retain the very minimum, because I can trade him away at the draft. So it's got to be just at 13%. And, yeah, okay, because of this, I will give him another prospect. I can give him the one I didn't give Arizona, actually. I can give him Olsen, and if I need to, I'll give him Comtos as well. Will they do this deal? Trade rejected. What about and Comtos? No, I'm going to offer them just Comtos. Will you do that deal? Oh, shit. Does anyone else have that issue where just randomly all the controls will stop working? But it only happened in the trade screen. It only happens when I'm trying to make a trade, which is very weird. And, by the way, the reason I'm going for Nyquist, I'd like to get to Tor instead, but in all fairness, he is younger, and the contract isn't as good. I'd like Nyquist's contract a lot more. So, what am I giving up now? It was Steele, Comtos, and Biesca, right? Let me see if they will do this deal now. Let me give Biesca to them. Well, yeah, we have to get him to retain about 13%. I don't know if they'll be willing to do this deal. Hopefully they will. Trade rejected. Okay. I will give you Olsen as well. Because I would love, if we get Nyquist, I feel like we're strong favorites for the Stanley Cup. I truly do. So I'm going to try and go all out to get it. I'm going to go Olsen. Will they do this deal now? And shit, still trade rejected. I'm going to give him a third round pick. Because we do have multiple, and like I said, if we get Nyquist, I feel we will be strong favorites for the Stanley Cup. Will they do it? They don't want to retain salary at all. Dang it. Okay, so I'm just going to go after Camilleri, a nice cheap option, obviously not Nyquist, and he's getting up there in age, but it's only a 1-year contract, and he would just help the depth so much, and who knows, come playoff time, that 82 poise might come in clutch, because he's Camilleri. We're going to give up I'm going to give him Boschman, because that can save us $1 million salary space, so we're not taking on any extra salary, and Olsen. This should go through for Camilleri. Yeah, trade accepted. Perfect. Alright, so I just acquired, well, I didn't acquire, but I'm going to try and acquire a bit of depth here. I signed Tulusky, and then, let me go to defense. I signed Yoki Paka and Ehrhoff. Just for some depth come playoff time. Hopefully, all of these guys can sign to the team. Let's see if they will. If they do, that would be awesome. We would have great depth coming up in the playoffs. Who do we need to scout? We need forwards, I feel like. Or do we need I think we need defensemen as well. Yeah, I think defensemen, because we don't have Vatanen anymore, and we really don't have too much defense going into the future. So I'm gonna do that. So, oh shit, I have a full roster. Fuck, I couldn't get any of them. Okay, I just made a trade just to clear up some space on the roster. To sign these guys, I offered them a contract again. Hopefully, they will accept now. Hopefully. That's the plan. So, Ehrhoff did, Tulusky did, Yoki Paka didn't. Shit. Okay, it is what it is. It's okay. Alright, so this is the final lineup going into season number 1. I've got Camilleri, Getzlav, Perry, Silverberg, Kessler, Raquel, Cogliano, Henrique, Eves, and then Tulusky, Vermette, and Ritchie. I've got Lindholm, Jalmerson, Manson, Fowler, Biesca, and Montour. Now, special teams, I've got Raquel on the point, and then I've got Cogliano on the point with Fowler and Lindholm both. Henry, Kessler, Silverberg on the second line, and then Getzlav, Perry. 4-man, I put Kessler on the point of the first power play option. And then let's go to penalty kill, Kessler and Henrique. And then for the 3-man, I got Getzlav and Kessler. I like the team. It's definitely not a question of, are we going to make the postseason? It's a question of how many rounds are we going to win in the postseason. That is the real question. I don't know how much I'm going to simulate, but I would like to get a pretty big chunk of the season done for sure. I'd like to minimum like 1 month, depending on how quick it goes. If we go injury free, hopefully we can get about 2 to 3 months done ideally. I don't know. Let's just see how we do. So the regular season has begun 0-2. Not looking good. Not looking good for the new looked Anaheim Ducks, but it's only game number 3. We still have plenty of time to right the ship. Oh my god, Getzlaf is already injured. Luckily, we have good depth, which now we can put Raquel, and he's actually a first liner anyways. But we're going to be missing Getzlaf for quite a while now. 1-4, 4-1 to start out. So a good year for the rookies. That's very nice to see, but wow, Getzlaf is already injured for about a month. We've only won 1 game. This is looking horrific. Jordy Ben. Let me edit this trade. Let me just take a look at who he is. Let me take a look at what type of player he is. A 79 overall. A 2-year deal, I'm not going to do that. If it was a 1-year deal, I probably would, to be honest. But I'm not going to do it for a multiple year deal. Just can't. John Gibson's been injured with a strained hamstring. Oh, Lord. Alright, another major injury to Anaheim. I'm going to have to put Ryan Miller in the starting goaltender position. Dang it, not a good beginning to the season. At all. Not a good look at all. But, we can't judge the team because we got our starting goalie and our best player out. Oh my god, and it's only November. Holy shit, can you please stop? God damn it. If we have another injury coming up, I might have to turn injuries down! What is going on in Anaheim? Is there like a flu bug? Holy shit! Alright, I'm gonna turn injuries down to 15. Holy, that was brutal. So we have like 4 injuries to the team now. Bieska, Henrique, Getzlaf, and fucking Gibson. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. And we're 5-9-2, so... And we're gonna be getting to like a couple months here coming up. We gotta start getting people back, and we've gotta start winning, like, now. This team is depleted. Luckily, we somehow ended up with Henrique, and luckily somehow... Well, not somehow, but luckily I made those trades, because if I didn't, we would be fucked. And now Jonathan is injured with a damn neck injury. This is a disaster. Jonathan's available to play. Thank God he was only injured for like a game. I didn't even look at how long he was out for. It got to a point where I was just like, oh, another injury. Let's just replace him. 5-11-2. Gibson's available to play. Okay, are we finally getting our team back together now? I mean, that would be a good thing. I would love to get the team back together. Gibson, I don't care if you're injured. You need to get in there. We need to start winning now. Like, yesterday, we need to start winning. Let's scout again. Go for defense. Right now, I do not care about scouting. I just care that we're winning. So, there we go. 2 wins in a row. We need to get on a win streak here. Come on, 3. Okay, a shootout loss. I'll take it. Another win. Let's beat St. Louis. We don't. Okay. 9-13-3. Is it just one more month? I'm going to go 1 more month. I'd like to go 1 more month. Hopefully we can get Getzlaf back and get the team. I don't know when Henrique's coming back. I think he's coming back January. Holy... Okay, December 16th. He's coming back in about a week. Okay, we beat Ottawa. We beat Minnesota. Let's beat Carolina as well. Scouting trip. Can I just put it to automated for now? I could care less about the future. Beat Carolina. There we go. Okay, we're 500. I don't care about... Yeah, good. An injury that's not on the main roster. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have done assistant coach because we just had Ehrhoff, but we just won 3 games in a row. Maybe we should keep him as a forward. I don't know. We put Perry back in the lineup. Do we continue winning? A shootout loss? I'll take it. We need Getzlaf back. Or Henrik. We need one of them. Ideally, both of them. Getzlaf is back. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Raquel goes down there. Cogliano goes down there. And then Brown comes out. And we put Getzlaf in. Thank God. Henrik, you up next, buddy. You up next to come back, please. If we could get him back before next month, that would be great. I don't care about the AHL team right now. We're still below 500. This is not looking good. But again, that's not the true team. We've had injuries all season long. Henrik has returned to the lineup. Let's get it. I don't know why we need to do roster moves. Oh, we just have too many people. Okay. Yeah, let's send Brown down. We can do that. And then, who are we taking out now? Who are we taking out? What the fuck? Vermette? Yeah, no shit he's gained morale because of ice time. I was about to say, who are we missing? We weren't missing anybody. We just had Vermette. I don't want him to... Wait, what is going on right now? Can I not put one of them in each line, please? What the hell is going on? Okay, I am absolutely stunned. I don't know what I can do. Why is it Henrik? And then if I go to put Vermette in, he just goes in both lines. I don't know. This episode's been pretty long already, so I'm gonna cut it here. If you know how to fix this, please let me know. I'm definitely gonna get it fixed by next episode. But if you know how, let me know. The team right now is... What's the team record? 17, 18, and 5. We're just out of a playoff spot. But, I mean, we've been injured. Once we get a healthy team, no doubt in my mind we're gonna get back into a playoff position. Let me know what I should do. I got no idea. Should I maybe make a trade? I'm not too sure. Should I just wait it out until we get a healthy lineup? Let me know. Thank you for watching, though. Crazy beginning to season number 1. And I'll catch you in the next episode.